We're kicking off some NHL team previews with our hometown team, the St. Louis Blues. Now, last season was a very disappointing season for the St. Louis Blues, finishing 12th in the Western Conference, 6th overall in the division. The 37-38-7 record. This is the first time since 2007, the 2008 season, that this team, the St. Louis Blues, have finished under 500. Now, the 2023 roster may look a little different than years past, but you're going to still see a lot of familiar faces, such as Braden Shen, Jordan Binnington, and Jordan Kyrou. But you also see some new faces to the team, such as 31-year-old center Kevin Hayes, the return of Mackenzie McEachran, who just signed a new 2-year contract with the St. Louis Blues, and the Blues' 10th overall pick, Dalibor Dvorsky, who may not make the Blues opening night roster, depending on how well his training camps go and whatnot. But just some new faces and some returning faces that you'll see on the team this year. Now, the big question for the St. Louis Blues has to do with these four numbers right here between Colton Parayko, Justin Falk, Torrey Krug, and Nick Leddy. Now, how much of an improvement can they be over a year? Well, that's a very good question. Nobody really knows. Do they need to improve? Absolutely. With a little over $23 million involved in just these four players alone on the defensive line, these guys have to step up for the Blues to be successful in the 2023-24 season. Now, one player you definitely want to watch out for this season is number 63, Jake Neighbors. He scored 6 goals last year with the St. Louis Blues in his 43 games with them. He had 10 total points, 4 along with 4 assists, and 24 penalty minutes as well. And he had some time in the World Junior Classic with Team Canada, scoring 1 goal with 4 assists. Very, very solid playmaker who could be a very big difference player for the St. Louis Blues this season. Now, looking at their roster, the Blues have a lot of potential. But will it show on the ice? It's a very good question. There's a lot of young talent on this team, including Jordan Kyrou, Robert Thomas, and Jacob Vrana. But you also have to look at the age of their defensemen that they have and some of the awful contracts that they have with their defensive players right now. So I'd expect the middle of the pack St.